Hello there, fellow NPCs. I am Carmen Scythe, and today we're getting back into Chasing Sunsets. Based on previous chapters, I would say we're getting pretty close. So this episode or the next one is going to be the last one of Chasing Sunsets chapter 9. So we'll see how that goes. But as things are now, Mallory has run away because she is in trouble with a company that wants her dead, in a sense. Well, not just a company, it's actually some kind of politician. I don't know where that politician woman stands exactly, but she is big deal, apparently. And me and Jay are right now over at George's safe house, where we are making babies, to say the least. And now someone is calling us. I believe maybe that's Mallory, or maybe it's actually, is Lisa her name? Yes, Lisa. So we will see who it is that wants to talk to us. So, let's go. Oh shit, Mal's texting, sis. I didn't even see you sneak off. You just ye a little faith, now move quicker like a bunny. Oh, and Peanut said we should keep our phones in airplane mode until we have Wi-Fi for security. I think those are old messages. Where is she? Is everything okay? Sorry for ghosting you like that, but we both know you two would have tried to stop me. Can't confirm. Keeping you safe is the whole reason we started laying low to begin with. I know. Kurt, Glade sank my story and I lost my shit. I cooled off, but I also know we can't keep running from this forever. Yeah, but this story isn't worth your life. It's f***ed up and unfair, but we'll find a way. I already have, and just maybe it'll kill two birds with one stone. Do you trust me? I'm wondering if she's gonna go private, or if she's going to a different news story. Honestly, her boss can't be too mad at her, because apparently they're friends. And he's also forced her into a corner, in a sense. So, we'll see how that ends up. Of course I do. Just tell me where to go and we can talk about it first. No time, I have to go. Switch your TV to BNN. Oh, she's going public on live TV. Switching channels. Whatever she's up to, we'd better get ready to pick up her before they do. Oh, you made an entire news thing. Presentation here with Jill Klein. Good afternoon, I'm Jill Klein and you're watching Boston Confidential. Tonight we'll be talking with Roger Crenshaw, the legendary CEO of Pricer Pharmaceuticals. Is there any chance that she has been talking with Peanut and therefore Artemis to make sure, in the same sense that Kindra was leaking shit over in Artemis. Artemis is doing the thing here now. That would be kind of insane. We'll hear from the horse's mouth what's driving his company unprecedented stock trajectory. Thank you, Jill. It's a pleasure returning to your show. Prices have been the talk of the Wall Street for nearly a month now, Roger. Why do you think that is? Well, I do love to cite my seasoned leadership, but no need to be modest, Roger. You've been at the helm now for nearly a quarter century. That's a mean way of saying 25 years, or over 2 decades, you know. That's an almost unprecedented tenure in your market segment. Roger's initial pleased expression gives way to mild discomfort. Okay, yeah, you got it too. I guess the board sees no reason to mess with a winning formula. Winning indeed. Is this some new secret product Pricer preparing to bring to the market? Oh, she knows something. Investors are excited about something big. What will hindsight tell us casual traders tomorrow? I can't share anything out of school, but I don't think you have anything to worry about, Jill. If memory serves, you owned quite a few shares yourself the last time I sat on this couch. That is true, I did, but my financial advisor recently guided me towards a less volatile stocks. Is that Peanut? I'm just having... Of course it shouldn't be Peanut, but knowing how influential Peanut is, it's gonna be Peanut, isn't it? Roger laughs nervously, as if uncertain he is being joked with. Given that we're up to another 2% this week, you might want to find a new financial advisor. She's actually here in the studio today. Let's make this opportunity to introduce you. Mallory Chapman, formerly of the Globe and 60 Seconds, come and join us on the confidential couch. Ah, I'm having goosebumps! Mallory strides out purposefully, but an aghast Roger struggles to process the change in direction. What kind of nonsense is this, Jill? Roger, I'd like to meet my financial advisor and college roommate. Are you feeling alright, Roger? You look like you've seen a ghost. Could it be the fact that you had some dude to assassinate her about 2 months ago? I'm fine, but this interview is over. I thought you above ambush journalism, Jill. That's unfortunate, as Mallory has quite a story to share, and nobody to offer counterpoint now. A moment of pregnant tension, pervades the studio, after which Roger smiles a little too readily. By all means, I love a good story. Let's hear it. Price's stock has been up on the rise because a ring of insider traders was sold a bill of goods. That's preposterous! The ring collectively holds 32 million shares of Pricer, representing a controlling interest. What happened to the music? Just started over. Representing a controlling interest, which I guess is 66%. Big majority or something like that. That's quite a statement, Mallory. Do you have evidence that supports this shocking allegation? Without breaking eye contact with Roger, Mallory continues, enunciating each syllable crisply. Senator McMurray's aide was provided false data favorable to Pricer's prospect under duress. The color drains from Roger's face. I almost feel bad for you, Roger. You had no idea why your valuation was heating up so recklessly. Furious, Roger stands up and turns to leave. Where are you going, Dad? That is menacing, heavy, and dangerous. The moment the word is uttered, he spins on Mallory with an expression of palpable rage. I am not related to you in any way, and I will drag you into court if you suggest otherwise. Perhaps I should rephrase. I didn't mean to imply that you're my biological father. You're damn right I'm not. I'll see myself out. But then you wouldn't be here to deny that I was genetically engineered in a Pricer lab on your watch. Roger paused for a long moment before striding resolutely from the studio. Well, he seemed angry. I don't think he'll be coming back. No, I don't expect he will. Mallory, why don't you explain to the audience what you shared with me earlier, and why it matters? And if you'd like to view the data from Mallory's investigation for herself, you can find it at... Hilarious Pub. I mean, you could have totally done a little Easter egg there. I'm giving props to Kenter here. I don't know if you're the writer, but still. Kenter, you could have made a little website, make a domain, and put some fun Easter eggs there. That would have been fun. Hilarious Pub. Boston, present day. The bar is silent besides the sound of an unseen fan. Walter stares at you in disbelief. Oh, hey, check it out. Can you turn up the TV, Walter? I guess this is where we were in the very beginning of the game. Numbly. Yeah, because the entire thing was supposed to be us retelling what has happened so far. Numbly, the older man turns towards the television and disables mute. Pricer board calls emergency meeting, I guess. The chaos on Wall Street today has mirrored a rumored shake-up here at Pricer Pharmaceuticals. An unscheduled meeting of the board was convened convened following allegations of illicit research. Tuesday, the Globe's Mallory Chapman uploaded shocking Pricer documents to WikiLeaks. Snowden is eating again, I guess? That was Snowden, right? While verification continues, the allegations have rocked Pricer stock as uneasy investors flee. Since our last report, there have been several new developments. Our DC affiliate is reporting today's legislative session was interrupted and the Capitol doors sealed. Sources close to the matter says U.S. Marshals served arrest warrants in both the House and Senate. Channel 13 has also learned that additional arrests are ongoing across multiple federal agencies. God damn, this was going everywhere! What relationship, if any, this dragnet has with the ongoing Wall Street woes remains speculative. Well, assassins, for starters. The indexes also stopped trading for the third day in a row in an attempt to mitigate the sell-off. Even gold, typically seen as a safe haven in times of market chaos, is down 75 to 2,410 an ounce. But is that... Oh, it's down 75. Okay, yeah, okay. So it used to be 24.85. Okay, got it. Damn, they are crashing the market. Scorched earth, yeah. Bring down the insider traders and half the government. God damn. We are ruining the world. And this, oh, yes. Because I don't know if I said it in Chasing Sunsets or Artemis, but I want a third game where an apocalypse has happened, and these two companies that Kindra has in Artemis and this company in Chasing Sunsets have been I don't remember what I was thinking, but Apocalypse, the only way to survive is to use transfer your mind over to androids like Artemis, or to use to do perfect clones that can survive the harsh environment and shit like that. It would be a completely different game, definitely. And it would have to take place in the future, maybe so much far into the future that neither main character still lives. Maybe just Peanut and Artemis would survive up until then, but that would be extremely cool. I have no idea where to go from there, but those two companies are so big in each universe that if an apocalypse were to happen, those would be the Weyland-Yutani companies, you know? Hopefully good Weyland-Yutani. Returning to the Pricer story, as my team prepared for this segment, another development unfolded. As the board meeting convened, a caravan of police vehicles descended upon the building behind me. This is as close as law enforcement will allow the press, but we'll update you as soon as we know. Wow, it now appears that Roger Crenshaw, the chief executive officer of Pricer, is in police custody. Mr. Crenshaw, Channel 13 News, why are you under arrest today? No comment. What the fuck is this noise? Does the massive police presence here have anything to do with Mallory Chapman's document drop? No comment. Mr. Crenshaw, are you still the CEO of Pricer Pharmaceuticals? I recognize you. No, who are you? Are you? Please step aside. An agency spokesperson will make an formal press statement shortly. I recognize you. Who are you? Are you just a model from a common model? Or are you actually in a game? You're the arresting officer. Is there anything you can tell our viewers today? The woman pauses for a moment before looking straight into the camera. My team conducted themselves in exemplary fashion, and we won't arrest until justice is served. Obviously, the news is evolving today faster than we can report on it. If you're just tuning in, Roger Crenshaw, the CEO of Pricer, has been arrested in a federal raid. We'll keep you updated as more information becomes available. Terry, back to you. Walter turns off the TV and stares at the blank screen for a long moment. So, you actually took over the company? Yeah, well, Jay and I both did, I guess. And you've managed to without a body count. And you managed that without a body count. I guess you could say we figured things out. Damn, Kurt. That drink's not only free, it will be every time you visit from now on. No, Walter, I couldn't do that. Just give me the tab. A deal's a deal. It don't seem right. Despite his grumbling, Walter slides a slip of paper over to you. Well, one thing's for sure. You're not the same impulsive kid I remember from 5 years ago. Oh, he's still in there. I just keep him on a short leash. To think if you hadn't stopped by, nothing I just saw on the news would have made a lick of sense. And this is just the beginning. So many more shoes to drop. How is Jay anyway? Here she comes! Suddenly the door to the bar opens and you see a familiar flash of red hair. Sorry, we're closed. Walter goes silent as he recognizes a familiar face. Remember what I said about those dubs? Before you can say anything, Jay is on your shoulders sporting a big grin. Oh my god, hi Walter! Hey Red, Kurt was just getting me caught up on all the things. Jay's gaze is amused, almost mocking. Oh really? All the things, huh? And uncertain about what the appropriate reaction is, Walter just wipes down the bar awkwardly. All the things. You and Jay can't help but burst out into laughter at his discomfort. That's my cue, Walter. Maybe we can stop in for a lighter chat soon. That'd be nice, though I can't afford to be shutting down the place too often. Wouldn't dream of it. We'll try to drop in when it's slow. The older man watches you depart with a gobsmacked expression on his face. Ain't that one for the books? Complete the story in a committed relationship with Jay. Oh, yeah, and we're done again! This game is over for now. We have to now, it's the 7th of November as I'm recording this. And I have to wait for chapter 10 to be dropped. But yeah, that is it for this video and this episode and this chapter of this game. And yeah, Walter now knows that I am in a dedicated relationship with Jay. So, how do the girls feel? Mallory places great trust in you. Mallory considers you a friend. Jay believes in you body and soul. Jay hopes to spend her life with you. You chose Jay as your true love and are fully committed to a life with her. You picked on Jay and Matt in the bathroom and got clowned for it. Jay trusted you enough to confide in you about her problems with her university sabbatical. You managed to keep your promise of silence to Jay while still getting her placed at Johns Hopkins. So, did I though? Not sure I agree with that. You skydived with Mallory and successfully snapped a candid selfie with her in freefall. Mallory defeated you in a game of airsoft when your weapon misfired due to being submerged. You confided to Mallory that you were already contemplating life after Polygene. You had a great evening at the cabin on the lake watching the Xenomorph anthology with Mallory. After a platonic night on the lake with Mallory, you confessed that you struggled with feelings for her. Yeah, I guess I could have changed that. Tipped off by her editor that she was a target, Mallory quit her job at the New England Globe. Upon learning her origin article was scrapped, Mallory televised her confrontation with the CEO Pricer. Amanda's sabotage of the insider trading ring has caused chaos in the financial markets. Arrests of corrupt legislators and corporate executives are underway, including the CEO. You chose Jay as your true love, and are fully committed to a life with her. Is there some kind of end scene here? Somewhere in Mexico? Okay. Let's see how what. Oh, Ferguson is over in Mexico, I guess. Hatchet. What are you doing here? You're gonna get raided by Ferguson and his teams of the NSA. The universal joy of sun, sand and surf falls prey to an unsolicited conversation. I do love to travel, don't you? Europe simply must embrace this all-inclusive idea. What do you mean by that? Who is that though? This is my first trip to Mexico and I still can't believe the lovely beaches. Speaking of lovely, what's a fit young man like you doing at a resort all by himself? I was trying to chill. Oh well, as they say, one woman's loss in another one's gain. Fancying chilling together? That's a hard no. It took 5 years to put my last drama with a redhead in the rear view. Are there more redheads in this game? There are more redheads in this game. But just look at me, darling. Does little old Fiona look like a drama in the slightest? Oh! Yes, you do! Yes, you do! Christian takes off his sunglasses and looks back at her in irritation. Yes. Fucking great end. And I guess he wouldn't be able to perform either way if he knew that she had been sending spicy photos over to me, you know. Even though he doesn't want to perform because he's asexual and stuff like that. But yeah, fucking perfect end with a great little joke. I kind of wanted to see him get harassed by the NSA though. Quickly solved, of course, because Christian Hatchet is sort of a nice guy. He's not a bad guy anymore. He's a neutral guy, leaning towards bad guy. He hasn't completely been forgiven, you know. But yeah, that is it for today's episode. And I just have to wait patiently until chapter 10 is released, and in which case it will be mainly an epilogue, so maybe I don't even get to do a lot of doing a lot of choices. I just have to read a bunch. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and thank you Joseph for donating directly to my Ko-fi page. If you guys want to help me out, you can do so by clicking the link down in the description. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye everyone.